Slender, also known as Slender the 8 Pages, independently developed by Parsec Productions for Windows PC and Mac computers in 2012. As the unnamed protagonist, you must wander the dark and spooky woods in search of 8 hidden pages. But you're not alone in the woods. You're constantly being watched and chased by a mysterious figure who always seems to be just right behind you. This dark presence has come to be known as the Slender Man. If you're familiar with the original Slender Man creepypasta, he's a dark and ominous figure known for kidnapping children. He lures them in with his dark powers, and then with his long tentacles, he takes them to an unknown place where they are never seen again. Slender the 8 Pages is one of the first games to capture the Slender Man mythos in video game form. It is a first-person survival horror game where the objective for the player is to find 8 pages scattered throughout 10 locations in the map. You must find all 8 pages before the Slender Man captures you. The page locations are also randomized, so the pages may not be in the same places you saw them the last time you played. The more pages you collect, the more aggressive the Slender Man gets. Also, the game gets darker and more fog rolls in to obscure your vision. There are many forks in the path, but the locations are always in the same spots every time you play. So after you've played a couple times, you can learn where all the locations are, making it easier to go from place to place and find the pages faster before the Slender Man gets you. The hardest part of the game is the completely random nature of the Slender Man. Sometimes you'll go the whole game without even seeing him, and sometimes, after collecting the first page, he will be on your ass. The more the player encounters the Slender Man and the longer the player looks at him, the more sanity you lose, making it easier for the Slender Man to capture you. Sometimes that doesn't even matter, as you could be playing the whole game without even seeing him once, and then BAM! There he is, and you're dead, and you have to start all over again. For an independently made game that is available free for anyone who wishes to play it, Slender the 8 Pages has a fantastic atmosphere that will scare you down to your core. The more pages you collect, the darker and creepier the music gets, and every time you look behind you, the Slender Man always seems like he's just right there, but not close enough to get you, almost as if he's taunting you. After the 8 pages, the Slender Man myth exploded, and many games came to capitalize on its fame. Also, several web series began to sprout up afterwards as well, the most popular being the Marble Hornets series. Parsec Productions later on went to make a remake to Slender the 8 Pages called Slender the Arrival, teaming up with Blue Isle Studios and even people involved with the Marble Hornets series. Once you collect all 8 pages in the game, the camera begins to go crazy as if the Slender Man has captured you, but then daylight occurs and you seem to be safe. Finishing the game also unlocks several different ways to play, such as a daytime mode and what they call a Marble Hornets mode, where you play with a video camera and you have text on screen like an episode of the Marble Hornets. Also, you unlock an alternative to the flashlight, such as a glow stick and a lantern. For a free game, Slender the 8 Pages is a fantastic horror title, and I recommend it to anyone looking for a scary good time. Well guys, that's it for this episode of the 31 Games of Halloween. I thank you guys very, very much for joining me. Please leave a like and a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already, and please share with your friends. Thank you guys very, very much for watching again, and I will see you tomorrow on day 12 of the 31 Games of Halloween. Have a good night.